foot on the ground, hand on the ground. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. What a great week to be a subscriber. Today, we are reviewing Simon Bannerot's Spitfire part on the Spitfire Wheels YouTube channel. That might be pronounced Bannerot. Either way, what can we expect from this guy, Spitfire? I don't know. Maybe some park footage, maybe some barefoot walking, maybe some hipster activities, maybe a dog, a spider, a scorpion, some guy breaking down some rocks off of a building, starting off with a giant wall ride, rolling down a hill. You know, anyone who rolls down one hill ends up typically making that their entire video part. This guy's really good at the transition, which generally means he spent a lot of time at the skate park wearing knee pads, going upside down, standing on his hands, parkour with the ho-ho plant. Foot on the ground, hand on the ground, early grab, hand on the ground. Now we're just wall riding. Nicely done. I do like that for the intro. I really like the quick intro with the names rather than the 3-minute long intros of people just falling. That alley-oop was insane. Hand on the ground again. Do we get a handrail? Absolutely not. Ollie's over. Skids for the kids. Rolling down a hill. Will there be more? Rolling down a hill? That's a guaranteed yes. Wall ride across right there, just does it off the nose. We got birds! We got birds! There has to be a bird in every skate video. Birds all the time. And surely more rolling down a hill. Nice lip slide there. Did not expect to jump into the front board on the way out. That was really gnarly. Gaps up to the grind. Holds on for longer than I thought. And maybe this is the good part of the skate video. Ollie's up the curb, goes up, gaps across, and now we get crook pop over. If he fell over the other side, it'd be a long fall. Front shove, nose stall. There's a lot of action here. Back doing the wall activities. Early grab into a little 5-0. Should we call that a roll-on grind? Okay, how many times can I say wall ride in one video? I'm not really sure. Nice frontside heel flip right there across the gap. Rolls down switch. Bikers getting in the way. That's all they do. Nose slide across and down. Push 3 times. Gap into the back grind. Small ollie off. No fake stees on the knee. Small 5-0. And the line is not over. Nose slide. Let's get one more wall ride, maybe? Come on, you know you want to do it. You know you want to do it, dude. We're rolling down a hill. Tray flip. Is this the same hill? Again? 2 flat ground tricks. That was the line? Maybe that was the continuation of the previous line, because there's no way you put 2 flat tricks in a skate video. All right, very steep. Cab right there, dropping in, ollies up. Kick flip to fakie. Switch frontside flip off. Thank God. I thought I was just gonna get a kick flip to fakie in a Spitfire video. Front nose, holds on to the front nose. I appreciate when people do that rather than just getting into the nose slide and falling straight out. Gaps onto the rail. Front 3, hand on the ground. Maybe let's inspect that, because you could tell he didn't want to put his hand on the ground. He had to. Just to let the ground know that I'm still here, buddy. And every time I do a trick, I'm gonna touch you. All right, do we call that a 540? I don't mind saying that. I know people are gonna complain. Switch tail slide comes out regular. Love to see that. I'm making a lot of jokes, mostly for Instagram. But as far as the excitement in this video, I think it really does deliver. This guy does look like a pretty raw skater. And he's not just doing flat ground tricks and rolling down hills. He's got a lot of variety. We've got switch, we've got handrails, we've got gaps, we've got stairs. He's rolling down a hill here and there, but he hasn't dedicated the entire part to just that boring style of skating. Wall right into the big spin, kind of. 5-0s all the way across and down. This is a guy that has variety. A lot of skaters that rely on their skate park skills and simply rolling down a hill like this, they don't have much variety. This guy is gapping into rails. This is a steep roll down, but like I said, a lot of the San Francisco guys, that would have just been a flat ground kickflip and roll down the hill. Still gonna put it in the video. Big alley-oop into the, what'd you call it, front 180 into the wall. That looks very steep. Looks like those falls, let's say if you did drag your front toe or heel, you would have actually ate a lot of shit. That was a great way to end the video. And I would say, pretty unique skater, big bag of tricks, and the intensity is, I guess, it's intense. There's really no other way to say it. The intensity is intense, man. The hands on the ground, though, that's something we cannot ignore. Some of you will say, well, he probably put his hands on the ground on purpose. I think that, in my opinion, skating looks better when it's controlled. I don't think that skaters are out there, most of them, putting their hands on the ground, on the rocky, tough street, ripping their hands apart, and then doing it when they fall as well. I don't think that's on purpose. I think that's the only way they can land the trick. Because if they were able to land it clean, I think they would have. But then again, maybe this is the type of guy who never wants to play a game of skate, and maybe he just never wants to land a trick clean. The hand drags, though, I think in this video were more aesthetic than in most. The difference is when you kickflip a big set of stairs and your hand hits the ground versus landing a trick in transition clean and then kind of giving a shout out to surf culture at the end. I think one is avoidable if the skater wanted to, and one is not avoidable in the other case. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I'm kind of rambling here. The hand drags here, to me, what do you think? Half of a point? This is gonna be a 9.5 out of 10 just because it was very enjoyable. The energy, the action, the filming, the editing, not much to complain about except for the hands on the ground. And again, you guys are gonna say, that's just his style. For that, I guess we're just going to have to agree to disagree. Let me know your thoughts in a comment below. Also, let me know if you even understand what I'm trying to say. I feel like I got a little bit lost in there for a second, but you know what? That's all I do here. I review skate videos, I ramble, and then once a week, I do a skateboarding trick of my own, in which I pray I never have to touch my hand on the ground. Anyways, we upload a video every single day on this channel. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Kuna Matata. In the arms